Hello, welcome back. It is July 1st, which means two things. July is off the board, so it's a month-long YouTube hop with a collaborative playlist for inspiration from Pinterest, and also first of the month, Stamp It Like It's Hot, and this month's prompt is borders. So for my border, I'm actually just stamping down the middle of my page for a border for the centre part of my page from the sketch inspiration. The inspiration from Pinterest. Sorry, my inspiration from Pinterest is a layout by a member of the Hey Little Magpie design team. I did show you the picture right at the beginning, and I'm really sorry it's completely escaped my mind who it was. I have printed it and it's over to the side of the room, so you would have seen that at the beginning, so I'm sorry about that. I'm using this All and Crate stamp for the border up the middle, and then I'm adding to the border the leaf stamps from the Vicky Bootin Where To Next stamp set, just to add a little bit of interest to that border up the middle. I've then shown, so here we go, there's the picture again. It is Amy from Hey Little Magpie. I've used a frame from Where To Next to frame this picture of me with an ice cream at James's in Nairn, and I'm using these Hero Arts sprays that I've got from Hey Little Magpie. They come as powders and you just add water to them. It says to add about 3/4 of the bottle and then add more if you want it less intense. I think I've added about half to some and 3/4 to other. I've sprayed some mixed media cardstock. Now this actually, no, I've not sprayed mixed media cardstock. I've sprayed some 220 GSM cardstock I have from Hobbycraft, and then die cut it with that Hero Arts dye that I showed you, and I've used the aqua and gold, and then it's yellow and copper is what I use to spray, and then I've die cut them out. I do decide that with the green, it's green and gold I think it is, I am going to colour the leaves in from the stamped images. Now I have stamped with Memento and not Stays On, so I've just got to be really careful that I don't end up moving the black Memento about, because it isn't water fast ink. It would have been better with Stays On, but anybody who's watched me for a while knows I really don't like Stays On. I don't like the smell. Don't eat almonds, I don't eat marzipan. Smell of Stays On, just, yeah, I don't enjoy it. So I try my best not to use it. So I'm painting in with the green and gold spray the leaves on the stamped images, so the border up the middle, and then my three along the three sides of the page. I do put the lid back on the bottle in a minute and shake it back up again, just to mix some of the gold back in with the green, so it's not all flat one colour. The metallic in the sprays make the sprays two-tone. I do also drop, when some of the paint's drier, I do also drop some more paint in on some of the leaves, just to darken them up a little bit, so they're not all flat, especially the ones that didn't end up with any of the metallic, any of the gold in there when I'm painting it on. And I do put my hand down in one or two of the painted leaves in a minute before they dry, and then put my hand on the page and end up with a big green splat on the page down near the bottom left. So because I do that, I then go to splatters a bit sooner than I planned, and you'll see me do that in a minute. There we go, there's a big green splats from the side of my hand. So yeah, just be careful when you are doing this kind of thing. Move your page around so that your hand isn't going into something that you've already painted, or put some tissue or something under your hand. So yeah, so I'm going to give it a shake and do some splatters now. I'll put the lid back on to shake it again so that you do get the gold in with the splatters. So me and my usual impatientness coming along with the tissue to mop the splatters up, which actually works out okay because it does like spread them out, split them out a little bit, so it doesn't look quite as obvious that I've stuck my hand in some paint and spread it about. So these circles that I die cut, I'm just going to have some of them coming off the edge in these 3 clusters on the edge of the page, and then I'm just adding a little bit more of my tape there because it wasn't quite staying straight to the edge of the page when I'm trying to trim it. I've then got the picture up on some sticky foam and just deciding on these circles on where they are going. Well, that's not at all annoying. I paused the recording of the voiceover to have a drink, and when I pressed for it to start recording again, it didn't, and I didn't notice until about 2 minutes. Okay, so going through the stickers here, I do end up using the Where To Next off the sticker sheet, just because I liked the size and the shape of it. Not sticker sheet, the chipboard I think it was actually. I like the size and the shape of it, so it, you know, I felt it went in quite well. I've there just took the back off the foam pads and then just used that to pick the circles up so they're stuck where I want them, and then the Tombow over the top of the circles, and then coming on in and using pieces off a sticker sheet to put to my 3 clusters on those 3 semicircles going off the edge of the page. I do like that camera. It does get moved a little bit because I'm trying to get it so it's sat right with the perspective, you know, with it not being straight on camera. Those words end up coming off again. And then we've got this like rosette type piece. I pop this up on some 3D foam. It does get moved about a bit, but where I end up putting it here on the top left is where it is going to stay. It is going to move. It's going to move again. There we go. And then yeah, just playing around with some other bits from the sticker sheet, and I end up trimming this piece, and the journaling, when I do it, is going to go sort of below that green semicircle there, which is why I'm popping that piece I cut off, that other sticker there, and I'm just trimming down the bits that go off the page now, just so that everything's square. I do put a couple of more pieces on. There's not really much else goes on, if I can remember rightly. But yeah, so with Stamp It Like It's Hot, it is the 1st of every month. We have a different prompt every month. So like I said at the beginning, this is the borders. The link to this month's playlist is going to be in the description, so please check out the playlist for that hop and everybody else that's taking part. And there's also Off the Board with Pineapple Papers, and there's a playlist for that one as well, so that's also going to be in the description below. So please check out everybody who's taking part in these 2 hops, and you know, please go along and like, and anybody new come across with those, please subscribe. The same here, if you're not subscribed here yet, really happy to have you. Pop a comment. It's nice to have some interaction. I love to hear from you. So yeah, just going through the chipboard and the puffy pieces just to finish off a bit of embellishment on this now. I do try and get the ice cream cone in off the sticker book, because when I first saw that, it was like, this is the layout that I was saving that for, and then I do end up not finding anywhere for it. So yeah, that's done now. So yeah, please, some stills coming up. please check out the playlist that I mentioned. I am going to pop a Hey Little Magpie flare badge in, and then it's done. I usually do put 3 on. I just felt that just really went, and if I stuck any more on, I'd just be trying to make it fit when I felt that was okay and all done. Thanks for watching. Bye.